Well, to say they're nerveless is an understatement. And they've proven it hundreds of times a year while performing in front of mesmerized audiences. Meet the family of Michelangelo Nock, also known as the Nerveless Knocks. From motorcycle stunts to high wire and aerial acts, the Nerveless Knocks are known for their spine-tingling stage shows. And you can see their act, American Thrill Spectacular at Quassy, with daily shows free. You gotta love the free stuff. Here to tell us more about the All-American Thrill Spectacular at Quassy Amusement Park is Michelangelo Nock, they call him Mike, and Ron Gustafson, Quassy's Director of Public Relations. Hi guys, how are you?
Great.
Great.
Good. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Steve.
Quassy's still alive and well. You know, you see all these things going on in the amusement park business. How many years for you, Ron?
It's 102.
102 years.
Owned by the same family now since 1937.
1937. That is fantastic. Still going strong. You do these great shows. You just got to pay $5 to park the car, and the rest of it is free?
Yeah, you come in, go down the lakefront, watch, the Nerveless Knocks and the show, and, if you want some ice cream and go on the rides, we have to charge for that. But, you're not going to see a free show like this at another facility anywhere in the region.
It's all family entertainment, and it's all going on right now through August 1st, right?
Correct.
This is the American Thrill Spectacular?
Yeah, the All-American Thrill Spectacular with Mike Nock.
All right. Spectacular. Goes hand in hand with a classic American amusement park.
Well, I got to just, reading about you and your background is amazing. Just give us a quick, maybe, 30 seconds or so about your life over the last, how many generations?
My son is 9 generations.
Yep.
My father's family started Switzerland's first circus in the 1800s.
Yep.
My mom and dad came over to headline the greatest show on earth in the 50s, and they met on Ringling Brothers.
Yeah.
And we winter quartered in Sarasota, Florida, the circus capital of the world, and that's still our hometown. And we've been traveling the world in the amusement business, circus business.
Now, how many different shows do you have going on during the year?
Right now, I have at this moment, 4. The Tommy Bartlett Water Ski Show in Wisconsin Dells. Mm-hmm. Water skiing, thrills, Quassy. We have shows, state fairs going on. And,
all over the place.
All over the place.
All right, so now give us an idea of the show that you've actually brought to Quassy and what people are going to find there. I heard about the Vortex of Doom.
That's a crazy name. Yeah, it's a contraption with a motorcycle on an aerial track, and my son is riding the motorcycle, doing stuff.
Is that him right there?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh,
Cyrus
how old is he?
12 years old.
Oh my gosh!
And then his partner is Irina Spagna, one of the top circus aerialists in the world, and she does all sorts of great maneuvers with him.
Really?
Yeah.
He's 12 years old and he does that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Now, what about what else can we find at Quassy? What's the?
Then we got the trapeze.
Okay.
Very pretty, glamorous act. Irene performs. Then my son and I perform the revolving space wheel. It's like a...
No. The revolving... Okay, tell me what happens with the revolving space wheel.
It's like the wheel of hamstery. It's like a giant hamster cage, 50 feet in the air. And there's no nets, no safety devices. Well, there I am, running around by the beautiful lake in Quassy and performing. You can actually defy gravity. You get going, and then my son leaps, and he'll float like 15 feet in the air. Pretty.
He's floating while the thing is spinning?
That's right.
Now, I also heard that it has something to do with how revved up you get the audience, right?
Yeah. We do that. And my son didn't get it. He could only go so fast with that motorcycle. So I was saying, the louder you scream, the faster Cyrus goes. And he was looking at me, I can't go any faster. Mm-hmm. So I told him, well, it's a little bit showbiz. I'm trying to get the audience going. So you don't have to kill yourself, Cyrus.
Yeah.
He's been performing since 3.
Now, what was the first thing you had him doing?
I had him do the Globe of Death, the motorcycle steel ball, at 3.
You get inside the steel ball?
Yeah.
At 3 years old?
At 3 years old. I have some talented brothers. One of my brothers headlines the Big Apple Circus.
Oh, great.
Bello Nock. I've got...
that's your brother?
That's my brother,
awesome.
Yeah. So, but it's stuff that we learned in our backyard. Mm-hmm. Our mother and father did it. So to us, it was just like being in a playground. So to my son, that's basically what it was, a playground.
And you never get tired of this?
No.
Are you working on some wilder stuff right now? Have
you
got more shows coming up? What's the deal?
Yeah, we're taking a show to the Middle East, water skiing, kite flying, helicopter trapeze shows, stuff like that, air shows.
Now, Ron, I got to ask you, Ron, what has this done? What's been the reaction when you see the people there at Quassy? How are they feeling about the show? What are some of the comments that you hear?
Well, the good thing is, like I told Mike, I go down to virtually every show, and I might not stay for the entire show, but I'm watching the audience. I'm watching Mike, how he interacts with the audience, And you know, so far it's all thumbs up, and that's what we want to see. We've got a 3-ring circus set up at Quassy virtually, and you know, they're just not going to see this caliber of entertainment at another free open facility like ours. So again, $5 to park your car and come in and see the show, and stay all day, and you know, see the show 3 times a day.
I tell you, this is just an amazing show. The All-American Thrill Spectacular, is that the right way to say it?
Yeah, sure.
The All-American Thrill Spectacular. We got some info that we can put up on the screen. It's all happening there at Quassy. And of course, if you'd like more information, you can go to WTNH.com. Click on the Connecticut Style page. You'll see it right here. It is so cool. I could stay here. I could just stay here and talk to you, because reading about you was so fascinating. I was so excited to get here, to come here today, because you are, I mean, your family has done everything. You're a legend. Thank you and your family for doing so much.
Appreciate it.
Ron, Quassy, awesome family amusement park. Thank you so much. Hey, coming up, we've got more great Connecticut style. Keep it tuned right here. I'm going up on the high wire. Let's go on the park.
Let's go.
All right.